The BOS chain has just launched and they have already released IBC, inter-blockchain communication. So you can now send BOS tokens to the EOS chain and EOS tokens to the BOS chain, with more to come. In this video, we're going to walk through how the IBC works, and we're going to send some BOS tokens over to the EOS chain. Hello everyone, my name is Rob. Welcome into the channel. It is very exciting times. The BOS chain has released IBC. But before we get into how it works and actually send some tokens over to a different chain, I do want to update you on the changing EOS keys. The video I made, I have decided to break up into multiple videos. So I am going to be re-editing that video and making one video showing you how to change your EOS keys using GrayMass Wallet, one video showing you how to change your keys using Squirrel Wallet, and one video showing you how to change your keys using Scatter. I know a lot of you are really interested in that subject, but I went back and rewatched it, doing all of them in one video, and it could be a little bit confusing, so I'm going to go through and re-edit it and break it up into 3 different videos for each different wallet, just so it's less confusing. So now on to the subject of the video. BOS released IBC. So let's jump into the GitHub documentation here and just go over some of the parameters here. The minimum transfer is 0.2, either EOS or BOS. The maximum transfer is 1,000 EOS or BOS. Right now it has a transaction per second of 200. And it says there's a one-way transfer fee of 0.1, either EOS or BOS, depending what you're sending. And transfer time is 4 to 5 minutes. I have seen in the Telegram they are working to get this time lower, but from the start here, having IBC with a 4 to 5 minute transfer time is not bad. With Bitcoin having 10-minute block times, you know, we're looking at half the time of a Bitcoin block here, so not bad. But you know, when you compare it to EOS or any EOS IO chain, BOS, Telos, Warbly, with that half a second block time, it seems like a lifetime, that 4 to 5 minutes, but it's less than half of a Bitcoin block. So in order to transfer BOS to EOS or EOS to BOS, what you are going to be doing is interacting with the BOSIBC.io account on both chains. So let's just jump right over to that account so you can see how it works. So here we are on the BOSIBC.io EOS account. So this is the EOS account named BOSIBC.io. Here you can see how it works looking at the transactions. This EOS account here, QINXIAON11, sent 0.3 EOS to BOSIBC.io, to the BOSIBC.io account, with the memo, this account name at BOS. So what this is effectively doing is this account, QIN, is sending 0.3 EOS to the UGM BOS chain account. So all you do is on your EOS account, you send however many EOS you want to this address, BOSIBC.io. And then in the memo, you write what BOS account you want it to go to. So the BOS account you want at BOS. And the exact opposite is true for the BOS side of things. So now we are on the exact same account, BOSIBC.io, except this is now on the BOS chain. Here, it can be confusing here because this guy's sending EOS back over to the EOS chain, but that's because he already sent EOS to the BOS chain. But to make it easier to understand here, this BOS account, apple of my eye, BOS account on the BOS chain, sent 0.8 BOS to BOSIBC.io with the memo EOS account name at EOS. So what he did is sent 0.8 BOS from this BOS account to this EOS account. So the easiest way to understand it is just to do it. So let's jump in here. Here is one of my BOS accounts, MDJQQ. You can see I already am scatter attached here, MDJQQ, and I have 0.5 BOS in this account. I want to send this 0.5 BOS from my BOS account to this EOS account. You can see now we're on EOS. It doesn't say BOS.blocks. This is an EOS account. I'm going to send it to the EOS account, send EOS to Rob. So I'm going to come back over to my BOS account and go to the wallet section, and I'm going to transfer some of these tokens. So what I want to do is send to the account on the BOS chain I want to send it to is bosibc.io. So I'm going to copy that. I want to send it to bosibc.io. The amount, it said minimum 0.2. We'll just go ahead and go with the minimum here for this. And here's the important part, memo. So this is where the EOS account I wanted to send it to. So I want to send it to the send EOS to Rob EOS account. So send EOS to Rob at EOS. It's an EOS account at EOS. So go through, make sure this is all correct. bosibc.io is the BOS account I want to send it to, with the memo send EOS to Rob. So the 0.2 BOS I send to this account will be transferred to the send EOS to Rob EOS account. So let's go ahead and click transfer 0.2 BOS. Scatter comes up. Memo is correct. 2 is correct. Hit allow. Success. So now let's go back to my account and see the transaction. So my account, MDJQQ, sent 0.2 BOS to the bosibc.io account, which will then send that 0.2 BOS to the EOS chain, the EOS account I want to send it to at the EOS chain. Now again, like this said, it takes 4 to 5 minutes, so if we go check the send EOS to Rob, it'll probably not be there yet. It has only been about less than a minute now. Yes, nothing yet. So I'll go ahead and wait for this to happen. For me, it'll be a couple minutes. For you, it'll be less than a second, and I'll be right back when it transfers over. Alright, so here we are on the send EOS to Rob EOS account. Scroll down to the transactions, and you can see at 10:22 a.m. I received that 0.2 BOS I sent over from the BOS chain. And in this transaction, it tells me what BOS account I sent from. So we sent from MDJ. MDJ is the account I sent from at 10:18, and it took about 4 minutes till we hit 10:22, and I received my tokens on the EOS chain. So now I have BOS tokens on a completely separate chain on the EOS mainnet chain. So it's really cool to see BOS implement IBC so quickly. At this point, it is just between BOS and EOS, but with the speed they got the BOS to EOS IBC out within the next month, I would expect more and more, maybe all the EOS chains to be IBC'd with the BOS chain, which would just be awesome. Though I do not agree with how the tokens on BOS were distributed, it is great to see them actually doing something and putting out IBC so fast. So for me, the jury is still out on the BOS chain, but this is definitely a step in the right direction, leading the way in terms of IBC with a BOS to EOS IBC now opened up. If you do have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell. But that's going to do it for me for this one. I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, stay living that crypto money life.